Interesting story. Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, February 24th, and I'm Armstrong Williams. I want to do this a little different. I have been wanting to talk about this for such a long time. You know, I have a very good relationship with the medical community. In fact, some physicians I consider to be friends and confidants. And I have such respect for physicians. And there are physician friends of mine that sometimes when I'm talking to them on the phone, they're zooming down the highway early in the morning, early afternoon, late in the evening because they've been called to an emergency. Someone is dying. Someone had a heart attack. A child was in a terrible accident. Someone is bleeding to death. And then there are particular procedures that only these doctors can perform. And they're racing to the hospital to save this life. It could be your mother, your brother, your husband, your wife, your child, your relative, your friend, your business partner, your business colleagues. It could be anybody. I read an interesting story over the weekend that really caught my attention. And let me tell you what it was. Police officers, more and more, when doctors are speeding down the highway, levy huge fines against them, give them tickets, and take points off their license. And when they go to court, some judges are saying that they're tired of this sob story about they're rushing to save somebody's life. You know, and I was torn. I was saying, listen, if you were laying in a hospital dying, waiting on your doctor, wouldn't you want your doctor to break every rule, run every traffic light with caution to get there to save you? Or do you think they should be treated like any other citizen? That is the question. If a doctor is rushing off to an emergency and there's proof beyond a shadow of a doubt that supports what this doctor is saying, do you actually think this doctor should get a ticket? Should we discourage doctors from rushing to the hospital to save lives? I know you know of a situation where a doctor had to rush to the emergency room to save a life. Some doctors didn't get to the hospital and the patients died because the police officer gave them a ticket, delayed the process. Do you know that the difference between life and death sometimes can be what? The difference between life and death sometimes can be 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes. That's the difference between life and death. And so I'm asking you this question. Should doctors be treated like everyone else? Should they? Should they get a speeding ticket? Should they expect to take their time and do the normal speed limit, 55, 60, 65? I got to tell you something. I don't think so. That's my opinion. If a doctor is in the business of saving lives, that's an emergency situation. I don't know anyone else in a situation like that except EMS. Look at what the rescue squads do. Look at what happens on the road when a rescue squad is going to pick up someone in an emergency situation. They break all the rules. You have to move out of the way. I'm sorry. What's the difference between EMS and a physician rushing to the emergency room to save a life? We'd love to have your feedback. Please give us your comments. Email us, info@armstrongwilliams.com. Go to our website, armstrongwilliams.com. Go to Facebook. Go to Twitter. Go to wherever is necessary. I would really like to have your feedback on this because I'm thinking about writing a column about it, and I would love to take advantage and use some of your thoughts and input on this subject. Should doctors be fined? Should doctors be given tickets? Should the process of a doctor getting to the hospital should be slowed because they had to run a light, because they had to break the speed limit to save a life? What are your thoughts? I'm sure Williams. Can't wait to hear back from you.